Welcome back, guys, and today we are back with nothing, and this is the CMFByNothing buds, and this is the second pair of true wireless earbuds that this company has released. So it is a sub brand of Nothing, bringing us some more budget level products to the market, and I'm excited to check these out today. I have been a big fan of the Nothing Ear 2 for the last year, and this on paper is bringing us some fantastic specs and performance for a budget friendly price. So let's get into it, and we've got some useful specifications on the box. So we do have 42 decibels of active noise cancellation, 12.4 millimeter biofiber driver with ultra bass technology. We have got superior sound quality powered by Dirac, so they have got that tuning on board. We didn't see that with the Buds Pro, so that's interesting. In terms of battery life, we have got fast charge, and I think it is approximately 33 hours in total with the Buds and the case, and we've got 4 high definition mics for clear calls with clear voice technology, and we have got dual device connection, which again we didn't see that on the Buds Pro, so interesting to see. In terms of what all comes inside the box, they have gone for a very pared back set of accessories, because you have literally just got 2 sets of additional ear tips and the paperwork. So we haven't got any charging cable and no other accessories to be seen, which I'm fine with. Who needs another charging cable anyway? The one thing you might be disappointed with is the fact that once we look at the product itself, you might think something is missing. So that's the unboxing, and here we have the earbuds. So I absolutely love this case. So we are looking at a really extremely slim charging case. Obviously we've got the USB-C port on the back. We've got no wireless charging, but I wouldn't be expecting that at this price point, considering everything else we're getting. This little jog wheel here feels absolutely great. Now it is supposed to be to attach a connector hook, but there isn't one a lanyard, but there isn't one in the box, so you'll have to source your own. You can just link it through if you wish, but nevertheless I love the design, and it does give you that spirit of Nothing, in the sense of, I don't know, they just come up with unique designs, I think, and I do like the design. So these are coming in the light grey, basically an off-white colour, and they are stem style earbuds, as you can see, and nothing original really with the design. However, we have got a few subtle things that I quite like. So number one, you've got a bit of almost like Braille influence design there. So you have got a left and a right indicator on the top. That's also the touch area. We've got the design logo at the bottom. And then other than that, it's your standard stem style. Nice and, well, in my opinion, nice and compact. So not too long, not too kind of garish in terms of design. As compact as you can be with a stem style. Comfort wise, they're going to be nice and comfortable, because we have got a good kind of fairly moderately deep fit, as you can see there. I mean, they look like AirPods clearly, but there's just a little bit of unique design there to set them apart, which I'm a big fan of. I'm all for that. Feature wise, I love the the design. I just think it's small and compact, but it's unique. Interestingly, it does reflect our friends over here. So the Ear 2, you know, they've clearly designed these based on the Ear 2, and I really like that because it just gives it that feel. It gives it that nothing feel, if you will, that design language, and yeah, I'm all for it. So big fan of the design. Nice and lightweight, the case as well. Perfect for, you know, shoving in your pocket, whatever. It's nice and thin. What we didn't say on the box is that they have also got auto pause, and they've also got the Nothing X app supported. So in terms of that, that's really giving you a kind of pared back experience when compared to the Ear 2, but you've got everything really except for sound personalization. So again, really good, you know, fully featured in terms of the app. You have got the equalizer, you have got that Dirac sound, which they're claiming is personalizing and enhancing the sound. I had to quite heavily modify the out-of-the-box tuning, so the treble had to come all the way up to 6, and the mids as well. And the ultra bass is a really interesting feature. If you really want to go into sort of beast mode, then it's a lot of fun. I've kept it off because I think the bass response is nice as it is actually, so I've left it off. But yeah, you can really max out the bass if you want to and make these completely basshead certified. They're already basshead certified really, but that, yeah, the ultra bass is awesome if that's what you're looking for. So we obviously got, as I said, we've got your ANC, we've got your transparency mode. Transparency mode is just okay, but the ANC is where these guys are really impressing, following on from the Buds Pro. So the Buds Pro are advertising a slightly, I think it's 50 decibels of noise reduction. These are 42, or maybe it's 45 on the Pro, 42 on this. So it's not a big difference. Now you can tell with that, you know, that Nothing implementation like we had on the Air 2, fantastic ANC, doing a great job at this price point, punching above its weight in my opinion. When it comes to the sound signature, like I say, you've got that 12.4mm driver in there doing the work, and it's a dynamic sound, guys. It's, you know, it's punchy. I'm happy with it now. I wasn't happy with it out of the box. You've got to look at the presets and think these need a bit of work. I didn't like the presets, but the fact that you can go in and just, it's a 3-band EQ, so it's obviously your bass, your mids, and your treble. I was happy to bump the treble right up. That kind of opens the sound right up. It's an effective EQ, even though it's only 3-band. And yeah, I've got a nice balanced but dynamic sound, and the bass is kicking. I had to, you know, pair the ultra bass off, pair it back and turn it off, because it was muddying up the sound in my opinion. But when I'm exercising, I'm probably going to turn it on because it gives it that extra kind of, you know, depth really with the sub bass particularly. The mids are okay, treble's decent now, but I think the bass is the kind of headline. But an overall nice, dynamic, fun sound, where you're going to kind of, you notice the difference with something like the Ear 2, which is more of a premium level product, is things like soundstage, things like sound instrument separation, and, you know, clarity. Now, there is some sparkle and a good level of clarity once you've done the EQ adjustment, in my opinion, but obviously it's not really competing with the Ear 2 on sound quality, because you've got that sound personalization as well. So very good though for the price. I think the two things, you know, to write home about are, number one, the bass, really impressive. Number two, the ANC. The call quality is really good as well, actually. They've dropped 2 mics when compared to the Buds Pro, but you've still got 4 mics on there, and my experience of that was great. Touch controls, fully customizable in the app, really good, including volume. The one problem I've had with these is in terms of the app itself. On iOS, there seems to be a problem with the app not recognizing the buds after the first connection. So it sets it up, you do your firmware, add a firmware update straight away. So again, I think Nothing are known for the good level of support. Great to see, but disappointing in the sense that the app just every time will not recognize it. And then it's intermittent, it'll start working, you repair, it'll start working. So I have reported this, and there is a firmware being worked on apparently. So hopefully that will come through, because that's the only thing that is sort of holding back what otherwise is an absolutely fantastic product. Under £40 in the UK. These are rolling out slowly worldwide, but at the moment it's fairly limited. But in the UK, they're on Amazon, $39.99 or $31.49 if you can get them on deals. And I'm sure that'll come back on soon. At that price, it's an absolute no-brainer. These are going to be one of my kind of daily drivers in terms of, one of those pairs that I keep with me. It goes out and about. Decent IPX rating as well. That's been my review, guys. Wanted to bring you my thoughts on the CMFByNothing Buds, a really good addition to the budget market, and it'll be interesting to see how these stack up to some of the other options out there. That's it, guys. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Like the video if you have found it helpful, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.